Today is onesie day. Ariel, are you ready for your calendar? Are you ready? Yeah? There you go. Luca, are you ready for your calendar? Are you ready? Are you ready for your calendar? Yes. Are you a good boy? Yeah. Say yes, I'm a good boy. There we go. Good boy. Are you ready for your calendar? Good girl. There you go. Are you ready for your calendar? Are you ready? Yeah. Ready for your calendar? Are you ready, JC? Oh, you want it? You ready? Ready? There we go. Good boy. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Learning Ladder. It's Vlogmas December the 4th, and it's onesie day. So it's my daughter's onesie and mine. So we're gonna do get our onesies on and then start school. Okay, so we've just finished school. It was onesie day, so I've got my onesie on. Actually, let me put my head up because it looks funny. There we go. There we go. Now I look like I've got a onesie on. So it was onesie day, and we had our first day of Christmas school. So do I look stupid? Oh, I really don't care. It's Christmas. So we had 2 chapters of Winston to read because we didn't get to do it yesterday with going out and things. We did our language arts, we did Dragon Academy, and then we started our Christmas Around the World from Barefoot in the Tree. So the first thing we did was Scandinavia, which incorporated Sweden, Norway and Iceland, and it's some amazing things that we both, well, she already knew quite a lot of it, so I learnt some new things I hadn't heard of before. But the thing I love about homeschool so much is when we were reading the letter about the tomtin and everything, she's like, oh, I've heard of him, and she goes and runs to get a mythical creature book, magical creature book, and you know, shows me the tomtin in there. And then we start talking about the Yule cat from Iceland, about how, you know, the history behind it, the Yule cat, and she's, oh, I've heard of him before. She goes and gets her other book where the Yule cat's in it, and I'm just like, oh, this is so cool, I love it. So we had lots of fun doing our Scandinavia letter from the little tomtin, and then we watched the read loud of Tomtin and his Christmas porridge on YouTube, which is a really good story. I don't have that book, but it looks like a really nice book. The illustrations were beautiful that we could see in the video, but it was a really interesting story about the history of the tomtin and how they took the Christmas porridge and then the people never forgot to give it to them again. But something that I found quite fascinating is that they put butter in porridge. Let me know, do you put butter in porridge? I have never done that before. It doesn't sound good to me, but porridge never does, because I don't like milky desserts made with milk. I don't like milk at all. I will never go to the fridge and drink milk. I have it in my coffee and on my cereal, but that's about it. So to me, porridge with butter in does not sound good, but I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe I'm missing something. Do you put butter in your porridge? Let me know. And I mean as in a big spoon of it on top, not just maybe you use it in the cooking process, but you know, you actually put it in. Let me know. Am I missing something amazing? Will that change my opinion on porridge? Let me know. So anyway, this afternoon, while I'm gonna make lunch, she's doing her independent stuff. She's doing her maths now, so I picked out some workbooks for her to do, so she's picked out which one she wants to do. So she's doing those, she's doing her dragon art, and then she has picked, I got the Christmas activity books down from our Christmas box, and she's picked a sticker book. Actually, the Mama Librarian, if you're watching, she picked that Hatchimals one that you got her a couple of years back. She still had a few pages left to do in that Hatchimals Christmas book, so she picked that one to do. So she's going to do that while I'm making lunch. She wants omelette, cheese omelette. I want cheese and ham, so I'm going to make those in a minute. But first I need to feed my hungry hounds. Lexi's letting you know she's hungry, so I'm going to feed the dogs. And then the only thing I didn't get to was the Christmas Carol, so we'll read that a bit later after lunch, or maybe even into the evening, because I think it's you know, with the Christmas tree lights on, I think it'd be fun anyway to read it then. And for dinner I'm going to make chicken noodle soup, so I'm going to show you my recipe for it. It's nothing special, but everybody likes it, so that's always a plus. So I'm going to make chicken soup with you, and then I think that'll be a wrap for today. So I think it might be a little bit of a shorter video today. I'm not sure, I don't know how much footage I got this morning, but that's good. I'm sure you've got lots of the Vlogmas videos to watch anyway. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get cracking with lunch. I'm going to feed the dogs first, actually. As you can see, Lexi is very impatient. She's a hungry girl. It's cold. and then I'm going to make our lunch, and then, like I said, this afternoon I'll show you my chicken soup recipe. So take care, and in case I forget later, I'll see you in Vlogmas December the 5th. Take care, bye for now. I'm just making her cheese omelette first. Okay, and here's mine. So I've got some ham, tomato and cheese in mine. Okay, so I'm just going to make some coffee. So my favourite is the Marks & Spencer Christmas blend. So this is what it says. Beautiful beans from Latin America and Ethiopia are carefully selected to create our Christmas blend. Blending together a chocolatey base from Latin America alongside sweet citrus notes from Ethiopia creates a wonderful, deep and rich flavour, perfect for Christmas. It's so good. So I usually do two scoops, and the best cookies ever. Yes, please. Cookies. Okay, so we're just back from taking all the dogs out for a walk. I am soaked because it's absolutely pouring down. So are they. I'm going to start on the soup now. The chicken is frozen, so we'll cook that in the oven first, and then add it to the soup once it's ready. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is chop up some onions, carrots and celery. Some coconut oil in there as well. Just adding some plain flour. About a tablespoon or so. Okay, next I'm just adding some chicken stock. Herbs and garlic. Next I'm adding some pearl barley and some sweet corn. It looks like so far, and then I'm going to pop the chicken in. Okay, the roast chicken's in, and I'm just going to let this cook down for a bit just to soften the vegetables and the pearl barley. Then I'm going to add a cup of milk, and then again let that cook for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then pop in the noodles. Okay, so I'm just putting in a cup of milk. Obviously this is half a cup, so I'll just put 2 in. Okay, how it's looking so far. Okay, noodles are in, and I'm just going to let it cook for a little bit longer. Before and after. Okay, so I probably need to mop. Well, I do need to mop, but I'm tired, so I'm just going to do it tomorrow. Rome wasn't built in a day, so I'm going to leave it till tomorrow. And yep, I hope you had fun with this Vlogmas day, December the 4th, and I'll see you tomorrow. We are going to the vet tomorrow for Shadow. She has her annual checkup and vaccination, so hopefully that goes okay. She hates going to the vet. Does any animal like going to the vet? I don't think it exists. So that's going to be fun. Not, but she needs to go. It's got to be done. And we'll see what the tag brings, what we're going to be doing. I already know, but I'll let you know tomorrow. And yeah, I am going to have some dessert, I think. I'm going to have some ice cream, pralines and cream treat. And I'm going to watch something, I think, for a little bit. And then it'll be, I haven't got much time, to be honest, before it's bedtime, bath time, bed routine. But I've got my videos editing. I've just uploaded one's currently uploading, so that is good. At least I managed to get some videos edited. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my ice cream and watch, I think I'm gonna watch Flowers in the Attic, Petals on the Wind. That's the one. So I saw the Origin series. Have you watched it? Let me know. Flowers in the Attic, the Origin series. Did it change your mind about the grandmother if you did watch it? I never realised all that happened to her because it's been years since I read Flowers in the Attic series. I think I was a teenager when I read the whole series, and I loved it. So one of my goals next year is to reread the whole thing, because I do not remember anything about the grandmother at all in terms of her past, you know, marrying that horrible man and everything. So I don't know if they've completely changed the story or whether it was in one of the books and I've just completely forgotten. But as I said in a previous video, I really love rereading the books that you've read years ago to see how you feel about them, because obviously you mature and change, and you can see things more clearly as you get older than you could when you were younger. So I'm going to be really interested. When I first read it, I absolutely hated the grandmother. I thought she was the most evil woman ever. Not to say that I don't think that now, but some of the things, what happened to her, were awful as well, and I'm not condoning anything that she, I mean obviously this is fiction, but I'm not condoning anything she did at all. But you can understand where the ideas came from for putting them in the attic and things, because of the fact what they did with Alicia. And I don't remember anything about Alicia in the book that was Christopher's mother. Anyway, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about unless you've watched it. But yes, I'm gonna watch that. I've been I was on a horror kick for a while with Halloween, so I was watching all the Conjuring movies, which I'd never watched before, and then it started me thinking about moving house, and and because a lot of them are based on when someone moves into a house it's haunted, and it was the one that freaked me out the most was the old man in the chair one. That was really spooky. But I like horror if it's not too realistic. So if it's not psychological, I don't like it if it's psychological. If it could really happen, then that freaks me out. But if it's just completely gore and made up and like that's like supernatural, that doesn't bother me as much. Although that man was really creepy. But what else have I been watching? I also watched at the time the American Horror Story, the first series. I think I'd seen most of them previously, years ago, but I don't know why Disney Plus just presented them to me, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll watch that. So I did watch that. That was at Halloween time. Tried the second series, but I only watched half of the first episode. I was like, nah, I've done now. I've had my horror fill, so moving on. What else have I been watching? I've been watching the Gilmore Girls again, because I always love the Gilmore Girls. I'm trying to think what else I've been watching. I've been reading a lot, so I haven't been watching as much TV. I can't think of anything else coming to mind. But hopefully they're going to be getting some good Christmas movies on. So we'll be definitely getting into the festive spirit and watching some Christmas movies soon. But yeah, so I'm going to go and watch Petals on the Wind. I think that's the one I'm up to. And enjoy my ice cream. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.